corner flag not big enough. Fine.
This is a story my dad told me from back in the day. He played at football club soccer and they had a match that day. Everyone was ready in the field until the referee stood up and said the corner flags are too small. And this dude actually cancelled the game for it. This was actual Sunday league level and just students playing, so they were pissed. Next week the same referee is there to replay the match, however they now checked in the rules book. Apparently there was a minimum corner flag height, but no maximum height limit. So they decided to build 3-meter tall corner flags for the match. Everyone was laughing their asses off. It was even in the newspaper the same week. Fair to say, this time the corner flags were not too small. Go big or go home. That ref had a flagpole stuck where the sun doesn't shine. These posts are a big flag to me. This might be the most on-point malicious compliance I ever read. I challenge someone to find me a post that fits better in the subreddit. Like someone else posted, a minimum height is because they are not wanting a player to fall and get their eye poked out by the flag, thus the minimum height requirement. That's why there's no max height, that doesn't matter. I'm a former certified ref, and that was actually in the certification course. There's a lot in the rules for player safety. Is it bad if I red flag this?
Library won't take card payment and fines will double without immediate payment.
This happened about 10 years ago, and yes, this is petty, but I was really frustrated. I got mailed a notice from our local public library that I had $40 in library fines and that if they weren't paid by a certain deadline they would double. The library was downtown next to my work, but a long ways from my home. At the time I was taking public transit. Of course I procrastinated to the last day and go in after work to pay the fine before it doubles. I only carry my driver's license, my credit card, and bus pass in my phone case. No wallet. Come to find out, the library doesn't take cards, only cash or checks. It's after 5. The bank is closed. I don't carry checks. There is no way I can make it home and back using the bus. I ask for mercy and promise to bring in cash or a check the next morning. They won't make an exception and they doubled my fine even though I tried to pay it on time. I'm really frustrated. Cue malicious compliance. I've already had my fine doubled, so there is no rush to pay it at this point. I calculate that it is $1.56 per week if I pay it over 52 weeks. I set up my bank's automatic bill pay for a weekly recurring payment. For an entire year, this now mailed me the receipt for my weekly check payments. I think it is their policy. The envelopes were all handwritten. It probably cost them double or more in 9 hours to process their doubled fine. Way to stick it to the notoriously evil public library. The envelopes were all handwritten by a volunteer or a docent. They are called docents because they doesn't get paid. Keep tilting at windmills. Admits to a lack of compliance until the last moment, assumes information without research, then gets upset when it's wrong, so decided to be malicious while still not being very compliant. I'm sorry, but that's just an asshole move, bro. Yeah, you're not the good guy in this one, bud. Look at this big tough guy, sticking it to the evil asterisk checks notes asterisk local library.